Are you struggling with reading a .txt file in Python and finding those pesky Newline characters at the end of each line? You're not alone. Today, we're going to solve this common issue together. I totally get it. When you're trying to read a configuration file, those Newline characters can be a real headache. It makes adjusting variables a lot more complicated than it needs to be. You're definitely not the only one facing this challenge. Here's the situation. One user asked, "How can I read a TXT file without those Newline characters in Python?" They shared their code and the output, which included unwanted Newline characters. Sound familiar? Let's dive into the solution. So, why does this happen? When you use the readLines function, it reads each line of the file and includes the Newline character at the end. This is standard behavior in Python, but it can be adjusted. Let's explore how to do that. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that will make working with text files in Python even easier. To read the text file without the Newline characters, the user can modify their code to use the strip method. This method removes any leading and trailing whitespace, including Newlines. Next, the user should ensure that they are closing the file after reading it. This is important for resource management. They can use a context manager for this purpose. Now, let's look at the output. After applying these changes, the user should see a clean list of values without any Newline characters. Finally, the user can easily adjust variables based on the cleaned configuration values. This will simplify their program's logic. Fun fact: did you know that the first programming languages were created in the 1950s? They were much simpler than what we have today, but they laid the groundwork for everything we do now. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests using list comprehension to remove the Newline characters. You can read the lines and strip the Newline characters with this code. Config equals to a list comprehension that applies rstrip to each line. For better memory efficiency, consider using a file iterator. This allows you to read the file line by line, stripping Newlines as you go. Remember, it's also a good practice to use different variable names for the file handle and the list of lines. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution from another user suggests using the read method combined with split lines. This approach reads the entire file content at once and splits it into lines without including the Newline characters. Here's a pro tip. Always remember to close your files after you're done reading them. It helps prevent memory leaks and keeps your program running smoothly. And there you have it. You can now read .txt files in Python without those annoying Newline characters. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks. Happy coding!